Hello the internet, my name's Jack O'Brien, I'm the editor-in-chief of Cracked, and in this episode of The Spit Take, we're looking at the creepiest horror movie scenes hiding in clips on YouTube. Hey, people who believe in ghosts and alien abductions. We have videos of sharks jumping out of waves to attack surfers, and waves devouring entire towns, and people taking selfies of themselves in front of all those things. Surely, one of the billions of selfies taken since the beginning of this sentence would catch an alien abducting someone or a ghost that isn't poorly photoshopped into the background. Well, it turns out we've been looking for the wrong things, and the stuff we were looking for would be way easier to deal with than any of the shit I'm about to show you. It takes a beat for your brain to accept the reality that that fluorescent green puddle appears to be darting around, hungrily searching for humans to encircle and digest alive. It looks like it's using its tongue as a feeler until its tongue breaks off and continues feverishly darting around. Apparently there are multiple species of horrifying alien worms that can actually vomit a second horrifying alien. Why is that thing's vomit turning into a tree and running away from the camera at the same time? That's literally the most impressive thing I've seen vomited since I ate a Taco Bell party pack by myself. These aliens are called ribbon worms. Their vomit is actually a retractable proboscis, which it uses to capture prey, and the ocean floor is just lousy with them.
Tarzan, come here.
This will be our first of the videos that's probably fake but weirdly elaborate for a one-off video buried on YouTube. Anyways, this little girl is probably being held up by a crane someone drove into the middle of the Russian wilderness, but why? What movie about flying Russian children was this elaborately staged video, complete with animal actors produced to promote? The enhanced version, that was uploaded by someone presumably trying to answer any of those questions, only seems to prove that the child's head is capable of bending horrifyingly backwards like some sort of demon-possessed alien. And the most upvoted commenters' best guesses are Red Bull jokes and Die Kinder, Deutschland, Germany, Das Boot, German Steiner. So they don't know either.
Creepy clowns running around cemeteries and city streets scaring people. There have been reports around the country, and now here in Chicago too.
It's weird that we stopped making clown monster movies after a made-for-TV miniseries made an entire generation terrified of them. But it turns out reality has been picking up the slack, and may I be the first to say, F you reality, F you right in the mouth. That's a video taken from the window of a taxi in Northampton. Don't worry, it's way worse in slow motion. Presumably based on the unassailable logic that that video and the guy who played the clown in It both came from England, this commenter 4 years ago cockily bragged about how America's totally free from evil clowns forever and ever, which of course only tempted them to stow away in the nightmares of sleeping children and migrate to our shores.
It's being called a creepy craze in California.
First of all, I live in California. We would not use the phrase creepy craze to describe what's taking place in that video. More like our very specific worst case scenario come to pant-shitting life.
A Springfield resident's surveillance camera caught this creepy clown on his porch. He grabs a pumpkin and then tears it apart.
Evil clowns exist, and they know where your surveillance cameras are. These videos were taken in Chicago, further buttressing Jacksonville's claim that this is a California-based craze. And apparently this is happening all over the country. This clown was seen walking ghostily through a New York cemetery. So Scooby-Doo and friends are gonna need to upgrade to a private jet. And probably fire Fred, that guy's a square. First 2 minutes and 17 seconds of this video of kids looking for ghosts in an abandoned school in Iraq delivers the same thing every ghost hunter video has up to this point in history. Bad camera work by extremely freaked out people failing to capture a single paranormal thing. And then, right as you're about to get fed up, the afternoon prayer moans eerily to life out on the streets, and this happens. A headless ghost apparates into existence and walks towards the camera as nobody freaks out or even comments on it. Come the f on, ghost hunters. This is the one freak out you actually earned, and everyone's just like, okay, empty room, now a headless ghost is coming towards us, so nothing weird there, moving on. Commenters have suggested it's one of the boys in the room, and the light had actually blotted him out prior to that moment. And sure, it's probably a trick of lighting since, you know, ghosts don't exist outside the minds of crazy people and Southerners, but that trick of lighting sure looks like a headless ghost materializing in a room where people happen to be looking for ghosts. One of those weird coincidences that that make people in horror movies say, it's just a weird coincidence before being bisected lengthwise by a headless ghost with a chainsaw.
There's been a lot of buzz over the last few weeks about strange sounds being heard in the atmosphere.
The world has been hearing booming noises creepy enough to stop children in their tracks. While playing in the street, I guess? Maybe get your kid out of the street instead of taking a video. Noises creepy enough to derail bad baseball announcer pattern.
That's a haunting sound, if we've ever heard one. 1 ball, no strikes.
Okay, nothing can stop baseball announcers once they've got a quality stilted patter going, but the point is, strange sounds are booming forth from the sky around the globe.
No one seems to know what is causing these weird booms.
Eliciting unsatisfying explanations ranging from nearby construction site to this commenter who assures us, the sounds are coming from my asshole. At first, it appears to be someone taking an insurance inventory of their house as a hurricane rages outside. But just as you start to think the demons in the title will be subtle things you have to pause to see in the background, he gets to his room and f you, YouTube. Those are really impressive effects, which is why the movie VHS probably hired the visionary effects artists who made this. One Chester Tyler 714, whose greatest hits include this video only. Oh, and liking a bunch of other videos of paranormal activity in the year after this video was uploaded, almost like he was trying to prove he wasn't crazy and the demons weren't CGI before abruptly going silent. But I dare you to try not to think about black baby arms crawling out from under your closet door when you go to sleep tonight. And so does this hand monster. Ha! Gotcha. I'm gonna need a wardrobe change. Bottom. Hey guys, if you know of any other supernatural videos that I missed, share them in the comments below and we can run this premise back next year. Also, if you know how some of these videos were clearly faked, let me know in the comments section, especially that last one with the arms. I'm not gonna be okay for a while after that. Happy Halloween? Never again.